So one day, a tour operator and a cordon bleu chef offered a food stylist the opportunity to join them and two food journalists, one from Belarus and the other from St. Louis, in a lightning food tour of Jamaica. 14 parishes, 8 days, 6 foodies, 1 love. So I picked up my camera and followed them. Well, these accomplished young writers ate their way round Jamaica in fine style, from exclusive restaurants to a maroon camp and a kitchen in the middle of the sea. Da Vinci is an off-the-beaten-path tour company interested in developing food tourism. Slow Food is a non-profit eco-gastronomic organization founded in 1989 to counteract fast food and fast life. They believe in maintaining local food traditions and developing interest in the food we eat, where it comes from, how it tastes, how food choices affect the rest of the world. We started off the first morning at Belcour Lodge, a beautiful estate house in the foothills of the Blue Mountains. Robin and Michael Lumsden produce a range of quality preserves, jams, sauces and honeys.
Started with your yogurt.
With the stewed guava, and I make a lovely guava jam.
This is before?
I add this. Definitely.
You can use it too.
I use it in pepper jam, I use it in breads. I love it. I use it in soups.
I said nothing about the country.
We met Minnie Phillips, who started the first idle vegetarian restaurant in Jamaica.
So it was roasted first.
Okay.
Then sliced.
An absolutely appetizing breakfast of breadfruit, callaloo, fried plantain, jerk sausage, avocado, Vanessa Taylor's smoked marlin, eggs, cream cheese, yogurt, and muffins. Wow. Well, after that fine start to the day, we needed a little constitutional.
We have them kind of scattered. When we first started, we just thought, oh, the bees will look nice here. They'll like
Robin
it
introduced
too.
us to the bees and to a local fruit in season called the guinea.
Totally putting Jamaica on the map as a culinary destination because we have so much here.
I used to do that a lot, but as a child as well.
We then drove up to 4,500 feet, past a historic army camp in the company of Jason Shaw, a Blue Mountain coffee producer. Clifton Mount's been around from about 1750.
It's over 250 years old as a property, old coffee estate. We have records of coffee exports from Clifton Mount from as far back as 1800 in London. So it's a really old coffee growing region, growing Blue Mountain coffee, and then variety to see what works for the variety in that location to create the maximum taste profile, and then you create the brand after that. So, but Clifton Mount was about 300 acres of coffee in the late 1700s, early 1800s, and then over time it dwindled down to almost zero. And then now we have revitalized again. I said, but there's easily 200 acres now back in production. Jamaica, we have 8,000 small farmers. Small farmers are...
On the way down, we stopped by Mount Edge, a small bed and breakfast perched on a cliff owned by Michael Fox. Michael shared with us a traditional cornmeal recipe created by an old Rasta man called Brother Wolf.
Cook it right down to pepper.
We were invited to lunch by Jason at the Crystal Edge restaurant in Red Light, where we met Winsome and the chef.
Thyme, Scotch bonnet, ginger, pimento. That's like a typical Jamaican profile.
It's a river station.
That's good. Do you want to try? Ginger.
He has secrets that he's not telling.
Yes. Not anymore.
Oh, thank you.
Jason also owns a chain of coffee shops, the Café Blue. Delicious homemade pastries, Blue Mountain coffee, and we tucked in. But the conversation, what do you think it was about?
Yeah, I'm a Jamaican man. He's not
Our chochos, and they make great apple pie.
Squeeze a lime, bacon spice.
Yeah.
Yum.
Nutmeg, cinnamon.
I can't wait to meet your chochos. Thank you so much for having us. Lilia, nice to meet you. Hello, specifically local.
That evening, the ladies dined at Cafe Overshe in Kingston and introduced themselves to the owners.
Lilia is Italian and Russian, 2 citizenships.
Russian, Italian.
Testing the mettle of our visitors, we then went to a newly opened establishment where you can buy the best in a bottle with a choice cigar. And we had the Appleton tour from the inside.
Perfect.
I said these are sipping rooms. So there's a ad, there's a series of ads in the international press.
It's very fresh. Can I have over here on the Jamaica? We don't serve sailfish.
Thinking that our team may be feeling a little fragile, we met for lunch at Port Royal at a civilized 12:30.
The restaurants will come and they'll buy from the fishermen. Right there. They go to Lime Key.
And the fish soup put it back.
Tasty. Very good. Barbecue sauce for chicken. Carolina's our favorite.
Up into the Blue Mountains again, to Woodford Market Garden, to Donna Noble's small certified organic farm, where she's hosting raw food specialist Dr. Aris Latan.
Yeah, because see, this food digests itself. This is sun-fired food. So we have the curry plantain, ripe, marinated, seasoned plantain with coconut cream. The crust is a pumpkin seed crust. The cauliflower nuggets are battered in a cashew basil sauce. And we have our famous ackee, something on that level. Jackfruit, passion fruit, chutney, because it is loaded with herbs from the Woodford Market Garden.
Woodford Market Garden is a certified organic farm. It grows a variety of herbs, edible flowers, and lettuces. The idea of growing some of her own food always appealed to Donna, and she now offers a wide variety of salad greens and herbs to the local market and employs 10 people from the community. The farm assists the Jamaica Organic Agricultural Movement and the Jamaica Conservation Development Trust by hosting workshops for farmers and schools, providing practical knowledge and hands-on guidance on sustainable farming techniques, spreading the organic message to the next generation. Healthy food, caring for the environment, developing skills.
I love to sing, When you sing, it makes you feel cheerful and happy. And when you're working and singing, it makes you have a nice spirit.
And healing. And you see a lot of stuff come out. Filling is made with ackee, seasoned with... This is a Woodford green garden. Stands tall pepper here. Sauce. You're really trying to bring back the pepper sauce culture to Jamaica. It's used to make a roots tonic, and the tonic tones your body. So it's a body vanilla coconut. And the sour has been sun-fired, and we did not...
It's really like a sort of taste explosion, I would say. Like it's a bit of a spicy and AC.
It feels very energy dense in a good way, and very flavorful. But I think that might also be the skill of the chef.
On the third day of the Da Vinci Cuisine experience, we had a really pleasant encounter. In the hills of Reading, above Montego Bay, in a luxury villa with charm, history, and heart, we were hosted by Brenda Isaac, an Atlanta-based philanthropist. Highland House, once owned by Oscar Hammerstein, is a lovely colonial with gorgeous grounds and a well-appointed staff. But what makes staying here really special is that you're supporting a great foundation. Brenda is the founder of the One Love Learning Foundation. During her many visits, Brenda discovered that although Jamaica appears to be developed in many ways, many children from impoverished backgrounds went to school hungry, and at a local school there was no nutrition program. So she started an organic garden in a little plot of land next to the Anchovy School. As the project grew, Brenda developed 2 acres of her own estate to start the One Love program with Mark, the head gardener.
can redo that. Wow.
But me know say have food for asthma.
My dream.
In our group, there were 2 food journalists, one from Russia and one from the US, a cordon bleu chef, an organic farmer, and a tour operator. And we were having a marvelous time. We were amazed at the amount of crops that Brenda grows here. Sweet potatoes, cabbages, broccoli, pop chai, cauliflower, all the peppers, papaya, banana, spinach, lettuce, and much more. The vegetables grown here not only subsidizes the school, but also allows the guests to roam the land and choose their own fresh produce for the staff to create delicious meals.
House is all about relaxation. I was trying to make that, fit into the movement.
After a great breakfast, we were offered the opportunity to go along for the drive and deliver the produce directly to the school. The headmistress was really pleased to see Brenda.
All right, I'm sorry.
Some of these computers were also donated to the school by Brenda and past guests of Highland House. Here the children learn to grow their own vegetables and feed themselves, understand proper nourishment, and gain a respect for agricultural skills. We learned from Brenda that the One Love Learning Foundation has reached out to the Sudan and Atlanta, and the Trinity Project is a teacher exchange program between foundation schools in Jamaica, Atlanta, and the Sudan. Brenda sees that the better interaction between these diverse locations is a way to build understanding and realize the similarities of culture. It's a great project by Brenda Isaac. That night in Mobay, Margaritaville offered us a sumptuous meal.
That's great.
And we took in the night.
So coming back every year for 2 weeks is not
You should not eat bad food.
Into the hills to Croydon Estate, a tourist attraction and a pineapple estate,
There are about 5 varieties of these pineapples.
with several varieties of pineapple including Cowboy, Demerara, and Sugarloaf. Practically every variety of fruit tree grown in Jamaica is planted here, with signs identifying the species.
Very good. You are food people. Me.
And of course, there was lunch.
Kind of barbecue chicken and everything. This is very typical. It's our rice and peas, which is red kidney beans with rice. It's cooked in coconut milk.
The next day we headed for the south coast, and stopping at Middle Quarters, we sampled the exotic fare.
Red kidney beans, broad beans, potatoes, carrots. Oh, look at that big bean.
I'm going to try the porridge and the shrimp fritter.
It's very good. Yeah. It's called peanut sip.
Thank you. Thanks.
It's like a dessert.
Nice.
It seems to be dessert.
Does seem to be dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much good without
I would have this one festival, please. Oh, yeah. Better? Better. Better. Oh, okay, Russian pronunciation.
You got mango? Oh, yeah.
No, this Irish potato.
too.
Those are tart?
Perfect.
Yeah. Are they already cooked?
Yeah.
Yeah. Spicy.
Oh, spicy.
They taste. They're quite soft, but in a good way, and they taste pretty fresh.
Are they spicy? Aha. Oh.
Aha.
Back on the road again. Well, we hit Jake's and slept.
Morning.
This is 260 continuous years of operation. We have never shut down. But you know, there are some places in the world that
On display are the old methods of making this golden elixir, which is consumed in liberal quantities both by tourists and locals, but they wouldn't let us shoot the modern stuff.
That's next year. Alright? Totally agree. We're going totally agree.
A great compliment to rum is coconut water.
Thank you.
How's it tasting?
It's a good one. Sweet.
Slightly sweet?
Mm-hmm.
It's very sweet.
It was 5 brothers and 1 sister who led the guerrilla warfare with the Maroons against the British. And the British got defeated and a peace treaty was signed giving us rights and privilege to be a self-governing body up until today living in Jamaica.
Before we were shown around by Mark, a Maroon leader, we checked out what was on the menu.
The carcoon is a vine, and the vine was used to camouflage the Maroons in the olden days. If you're sick with your kidney, we can ground this and roast it and parch it into a tea. There's a spice, some hot spice in it, and then we're gonna add the codfish to it. Pork, and if you notice we have some sticks on the fire, that's where we're gonna put them for the smoke to penetrate. And the wood we have there is the same pimento wood. No like mixed seasoning like you see they're selling in the stores are not added to this.
So now it's pimento.
Ginger, pepper, garlic, onion, scallion with.
Oh yeah.
This have dumplings, yam, banana, okra, and the milk from the coconut juice with spice and things. It's called tapia pass. This is part of your lunch today. But we practice a lot of traditional medicine around here too. We don't just run to the doctor for the chemicals and things like that. We use more traditional herbs and medicine for our healing and our eating also.
Mark showed us that even in a short distance, there's an amazing amount of natural growing herbs and medicines.
Just grab one and eat it. It's called hackberry.
You make juices with it, or?
Good.
Okay, thank you. It's nice.
It tastes like a cinnamon leaf. So you boil it 3, 7, 11, 9, 10. The fever grass, and like if you're suffering, you boil the marigold or the fennel for gripe water. Come to the cheney root, bral whisk, broadleaf chip, trumpet chip, and those chips. And make blood whisk, man whisk, water whisk. Make a good root tonic, good for the sex drive. After getting them fit, then
and we got the unique history of the Maroon people.
Because of the significance of this year, whenever time we come to this spot and the sacredness of it, we always pour some libation. Using the rum to pour libation to the ancestors. It was where some of our ancestors are buried. And those Maroon warriors will march back up, and then the rest of food that is here is shared to whosoever want to eat.
And then we ate.
Well, it's ital, no salt in this one.
It's almost like a cookie soup.
What else is there?
The breadfruit.
Compliment, very good.
Roast bread and cocoon.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. So meaty.
What?
I was wondering if it would be nutty because
Nutty, yeah.
Can you use one of these?
Oh, the pork. The flavors. I didn't realize the pork.
You can taste the pimento, the thyme, the smokiness, the woodiness of it.
Oh, it's very good.
with the roast fruit and the fish.
It has that flavor. Try this chestnut.
And then we danced. Sunset from Jake's and a good night's sleep. Good morning, Captain Dennis.
So over on that side we have the Great Bay Beach, then Calabash Bay. Over here is Frenchman. We pass by another one down the bottom there is Billy's Bay. Also right along the coastline here we have quite a few small hotels and villas along here. And one of them is the Treasure Beach Hotel, sticks right here, palm trees. That's it.
That, apparently, is where we're going to have lunch. But before that, we're going upriver to have our 11s with Sister Lou.
Wires Fall area. The Wires Fall also pours out into the Black River. You have probably gone to Wires Fall or heard about it.
Is it crocodile?
And, you know, they feed at night and they come up at daytime for the sun, so the sun helps them to digest their food and also get. This side of the river you don't catch a lot of shrimp. It's on the other side coming up from the Wires Fall where it's more fresh coming down from the spring. It's very plastic bottle that you might think is garbage, it's not garbage.
Fresh crab. Squeezed lime on fresh crab. Delicious.
Lime really brings out the flavor. You want to try it with lime? Sarah, you want to try it with a little lime?
A good catch of African perch for one morning.
All of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good eating fish.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. The first pole I put in, it was the pole that I start to work from, that I will come back because I make it like a head, take that pole and come right back and then lay the woods them in it and then the basement. Well, it got destroyed by Hurricane Ivan. Well, I know I did have to build it back because people just start to find it like a piece of spice, so they just try to just make it out each time.
Lobster?
Is that a plain rice or like coconut rice?
Coconut. Yeah, carrot, Irish, ginger, garlic, sweet pepper, onion.
Nice, that's really delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're really creative chef. It's brilliant.
Cabbage, carrot, sweet pepper.
Nice. I feel also like sort of tomato sauce.
You say he's got tomatoes, peppers, ginger.
The texture of the lobster is perfect with the texture of the vegetables.
It speaks for itself. It's so good, I even ate the cheeks.
Did you try the eye?
Yep, another coconut stop. On our way from the south coast, we stopped by several small farms to ask what they grew and where it was sold and how it got to market. These ladies wanted to know everything. However, they met their match at this particular railway crossing.
What's the difference with the skin? Why is this one appear this way? Two different varieties?
It's like different variety. Like you have black and you have white.
Okay, yeah, alright. But it's like that exactly, like you can tap it or smell
You
it.
have like a due date, like a lady pregnant, you know, you have the due date.
A little rain didn't stop the must-do if you're traveling in Jamaica, roast corn on the side of the road.
Oh, thank you. I just want to know what this one is.
Just outside Ocherias is this two-bedroom hanging off a cliff. This neat little hideaway is owned by Oliver Magnus, who has invited us up to lunch at his place in the hills. Content Jungle Spa is created from recycled materials.
You collect rainwater?
I collect all the rainwater, and I am fully solar powered.
Wow. So you have solar power on top?
Fully solar powered.
And is it enough to run everything?
Yeah, it runs everything.
Lion is stealing all the attention.
We were treated to roast and then fried breadfruit, golden brown and crispy, roasted saltfish, onions and Scotch bonnet peppers, brown stewed fish, chicken, rice and peas.
All the season in the pot and saute that, then you had the fish and just
We felt like we were in Lady Nugent's diary.
with all the herbs and spice, yes, and so the natural juice comes out from it.
That sounds great. I'd love to try that.
Butter or coconut milk.
We rounded off with an excellent sweet potato pudding and learnt how it was cooked.
It smells deliciously.
Hold fire, make a fire with one underneath and another on top.
What they call it?
Hella top and hella bottom.
What's in the middle?
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Our stop in Port Antonio was too short, but we all had a good night's rest at the canopy overlooking the famous Blue Hole. And it was here our ladies had to leave us.
So guys, I should say I'm so sad to leave, but maybe I can lose my passport also.
Okay, camera over there, and you come in from here. Okay, let's get the show on the road.